Let's pause this. Okay. So this is Fox Falco. This is probably one of my better matchups. So yeah, I can say a lot from the Fox perspective, but I can also say a lot from the Falco perspective just because I've had a lot of experience in it. There's no commentary, so I'll just leave the sound on because I like sound. I think there's sound. Oh, that's pretty quiet. Alright, so you start off... This match starts with a standing laser. That's pretty funny. That's interesting. You had a lot of time to move. I'm a huge proponent of port parity cheese. You know, seeing as you're player 1, you can actually move before they can. Like, if you watch like player 1 and player 2, player 1 always hits the ground before player 2, especially since you're using neutral ports. It's a little bit diminished, but you can still do it. Like, you're using 20XX, which has neutral start. But player 1 always lands before player 2. Player 2 lands before player 3, and player 3 lands before player 4. So you can move like way before they can. So the fact that you just stood there, well, like, look at him. He's already off the platform and dash dancing, and you're like, you didn't move at all. But, I mean, that's fine. Okay. Immediately. Okay, so he gets a couple shines. You dodge this grab. I'm not sure why you wave dash. I think you were better off just dashing because wave dash is pretty slow. You were lucky you didn't get grabbed there. So this is good by him. He shines you. He shines you again after reacting to your tech. You fall down, and you were crouch canceling, so you didn't need a tech. You dash, wave dash. I would have just dashed and maybe shined. Wave dash back shine. Anyways, this. You see him crouching. Immediately, you should know to down air and not nair because crouch cancel shine will happen to you. Like, that's what you do to Falcos who nair. Immediately, so he's already, even though the percents are similar, like, look at this, he gets 9%, like, that's not that much. You get a laser and a nair, and he gets another shine. That's, like, you're still actually up in percent, but immediately, he has already established the tempo of this game. He took center stage, he pushed you off your own platform, he tried to come down and grab you, and he crouch canceled your nair into a shine. Like, he's very obviously in control of this match, which is something that you want to avoid as Falco. Falco is all about the control. That's how you beat Fox, because theoretically, even though, like, the two spacies have different characteristics. Like, Falco is stronger, you know, his attacks are longer, they reach further, you know, whatever. But Falco is a little bit slower, Fox is a little bit faster, his recovery goes higher and, you know, further, but his attacks are a little bit weaker, you know. Falco is his laser, and honestly, that's the real way to play this matchup, I think, is to play control, to play very precise, and to play very patient. Alright, let me see how you go about doing this. I'm not sure what that was. It was a good idea. So here you got crouch canceled, right? And then you're like, okay, what he should have done was he should have started dash dancing until you wave dash back and you get so much stage. He could have run forward and naired you, but I don't like that laser. That laser was pretty unsafe. He could have just ran up, jumped over, and shined you, but he decided to come down with a really bad downer instead. You wave dash back shine. That would have been good if you actually wave dash far enough, but you didn't. Crouching is actually pretty bad in this matchup against Fox, just because you don't really have time to react to his approaches, and you can't really crouch cancel running shine, and you can't crouch cancel drill either. So I don't think sitting there crouch canceling is really the way to go about this matchup. I like what you're doing now, though. You're establishing the pace of this match. You're forcing him to use the platforms. This is something you can react to. If he's like, you're beating him on the ground here, right? He doesn't want to deal with it, which is why he goes onto the platform. If you see him jump off the platform, you have to intercept that with like an up tilt, or like maybe a shine if you're fast enough, or a jump back air. Like, you can't afford to be slow on those. You actually reacted fast enough. Like, you got off the ground in this situation. See, watch this. He jumps off and you react to it. You actually jump, but you don't back air. Like, you could have back aired on the first frame that you jumped off the ground, and you didn't. Instead, you get naired, and nair, because you were in the air, you can't crouch cancel. Nair leads into grab, which leads into... oh, no. Okay, so he fucks up. He should have up aired. But you get this combo, juicy Falco combos, shine. Oh, up tilt works too. You messed up the follow-up, but that was good. This is a good sequence here. Up tilt into... You probably missed your dash. Probably a downer into tech chase, which is solid. Yeah, that's a good choice. If you hadn't missed it, I would say that was the best thing to do. You do another up air, up tilt. Up tilt is really good in this matchup against Fox coming down, because Fox has no priority below him. His drill gets straight up beat by up tilt, and he can't really do anything else to get down except grab edge and ledge dash. So that's what I do most of the time. So up tilt is very good against the Fox that's above you. You missed the shine there, but that's fine. I don't like teching in, but you don't really have much of a choice. That's okay. I don't like that shield grab. Never shield grab. Shield grabbing is really bad. Unless it's very obvious you shield grab, we'll never try to shield grab anything, ever. Dash dance into down air, he smash DIs it, or he's too high percent. good. Up to, you should be able to react to the air dodge and shine him. Okay, so like that, he air dodges, jump shine. Instead you up tilt it. I'm not sure why. So overall, just like from this first 30 seconds of this match, you two look like low to mid-level players that like have an idea of like how to move around, how to combo, but not really an idea of each other's options. Like he's not covering a lot of options that you went for. It looks like you both haven't seen like the intricacies of the matchup, haven't really seen what like a lot of people do to mitigate this kind of stuff. Both of your play styles are not very mitigation heavy. As you get better and better, almost every Fox and Falco know like all the tricks to get out of each other's combos. So like all the Foxes will smash DI your down airs and shines. You know, all the Falcos will smash DI the drills. All the Falcos will, you know, mix up their downers and tilts instead of just doing shine because they get smash DI'd and so on and so forth. But it looks like you guys aren't very familiar with all of the different scenarios that happen. I don't like that side B. You should probably just grab the edge and then ledge dashed. It looks like he's a little bit better than whoever Typo is. He looks like he's a little bit stronger in neutral. Like you're dash dancing, but your dash dancing doesn't seem to have much of a purpose. Like you're not reacting to him when he gets closer to you and when he like does stuff. Like you're just dash dancing kind of for the sake of dash dancing. It doesn't look like that, for example. You could have been able to react him coming down and then back air him on reaction. It's like here, platform camping is a legitimate strategy for Fox in this matchup. Like you could have back aired him here. You could have, you know, you didn't really run back. You wave dash back for no reason. You got nair in the face for it. He's not following up. He's not expecting the shine. Almost every Falco will wake up shine. He's not really playing around that very well. Bad. No, you should have. Oh man. I don't like this. I don't like your recoveries at all so far. I mean, there was an instant side B there, but it wasn't gonna hit him. Like you could have done it way earlier. And you also could have just jumped up and shortened, which is way better, instead of jumping backwards and telegraphing your intentions and giving him more time to react. Okay, so even stocks. Let's see how you do this. Back air shine, that's good. Okay. You probably read detect or the roll to the left. You did, and you didn't shine again. Like shine is way better than the grab. Like grab will not get you much. With Falco, you want to be tech chasing with shines. If you're playing Fox, you want to tech chase with grabs, but a grab here won't get you much. And shine is frame 1, grab is frame 7. So shine will connect more often than not compared to grab. Good spot dodge there. He was a little bit slow, but that's okay. Ooh, that was an interesting. I think that was a wave land. You messed up. You're doing too many. Well, you haven't gotten punished for it yet, so I'm not gonna say too many yet. You're doing a lot of spot dodges, and he's eventually gonna notice that and start catching on to it. That was unfortunate. Your jab got Roy zoned, which does happen. Like it is a thing. Again, instant spot dodge into jab. Like sometimes you should mix up between like getting up and then holding shield, getting up and rolling, getting up and then doing a shine, getting up and doing a jab. Like those are good things to do. I'm not gonna say anything about this yet because I haven't seen enough of your play, but it looks like for now, from what I'm seeing, that you're not mixing it up very well. It's almost always an instantaneous reaction after you get up. So this, okay, this up E is terrible. There are a couple ways to recover as a spacey. So let me switch scenes. I'll go to Falco just because you're playing Falco. So when you're recovering as a spacey, there's a couple things you need to know. First of all, shorten is way better than up B. Because shorten is a true 50-50. They have to guess if you, like here, they have to guess if you're going to shorten or if you're going to go on the stage. Because if they guess for the shorten and they grab edge, you get for free. Right? You get onto stage for free. But if they guess for no shorten and they try to punish over here, then you get edge for free, which is good for you because you have ledge dash, theoretically. So basically, side B is way better because up B is almost always coverable on reaction. Like side up B, but obviously you can't just side B all the time because if people predict it, then they can sit here, cover both the shorten and the full distance by doing a really long option that lasts for a long time. For example, they can do like a jab to catch the initial side B if you don't shorten, and jab again to catch the shorten. Like Marth can double jab like that. You know, other characters can just, for example, Fox or Falco can just back air and last long enough to cover both options sometimes. So basically, you don't want to do the same thing all the time. But when you do up B, you obviously don't want to up B like somewhere like here as you did, because that very obviously just gets you straight up back air. The first thing to do when you're fighting a spacey is grab ledge. If you grab ledge and they side B, you back air them on reaction. If they don't back air, then you just back air their up B if they're close enough. If they're not close enough to back air their up B, you grab edge and you guess if they're going to sleep spot or go high. If they go high, you back air first in case they go low and then cover the high one. But what you did here was you up B like right here, which is terrible because that is always back airable from the ledge. They don't even have to guess, especially because Falco doesn't have fire. So they can just hit you, and because using up B wastes your double jump, you don't have any more options after you get hit. So if you do up B, don't up B anywhere above the 45-degree angle. So let's pretend there's like an invisible line coming up from the ledge, and it's 45 degrees. So like this would be about 40. Oh shit, there's no pause. But like somewhere like, I'll just show an example. Like this would be about 45 degrees, right? You don't want to up B anywhere at 45 degrees or anywhere above that. You always want to go below, because it's kind of like the shorten mix-up. Like if you shorten from like, if you shorten like here, that's still gonna land you like, sorry. If you shorten like here, that's still gonna land you on the stage. That's not gonna help you, right? Because they can still punish the landing lag. So you want to shorten here because that mixes up between like, sorry. I don't really play Falco, but anyways, you shorten like there because then you can mix up between grabbing the edge and getting on the stage. So it's kind of similar thing with up B. You want to mix up between as many options as possible. So if you up B somewhere like here, you can really only like, you're guaranteed to get hit because they're just gonna backer you on reaction. So what you do is you go somewhere where they can't backer you. So you go like as far as possible, like here, and then you can do a really sharp angle to grab edge. That's one option, right, that I just did. Or you can go straight, which will catch them if they try to do a regular get up from the edge. Or you can go high, and then either mangle back to the ledge, like this kind of angle, or you can go just for stage, like that, and get to the platform. And those are your main options as up B. So you want to mix up between, first of all, your default should be shortened. But if your shorten starts getting too predictable, then you mix it up with up Bs. And those 4 up B angles are the ones you go for. You either go, again, either go straight to ledge like that, you go straight, you go for mangle, or you go for platform. Whoops, sorry, I messed up. Like that. And those are the 4 angles of space recovery. So let's go back to what you did. So like this kind of up B here, like that's very easy for anyone to react to, except unless you're like a joint lock grandfather. Like you're gonna fucking get hit there by a back air because it's very, very reactable. It takes a full second to charge your Firefox or Firebird or whatever character you are. So you're gonna get back aired, and then you have to up B, or you could have shortened, but you didn't react in time. That wasn't a strong back air. He should have strong back aired you, and then you couldn't. He would be able to re-grab the edge before you can even do anything out of hit stun. So you up B again, he hits you again, that's a strong back air. Now he just grabs the edge and you're dead. It's that easy. So you don't really want to do that. So mix up between the recoveries as I noted there. So now you're down at full stock. Let's see how you approach this. Okay. You don't use your invincibility very well. The best thing to do when you're invincible and they're trying to run away from you is catch them with a shine, because shine is fast. They're gonna run. They're not gonna fight you because they can't fight you. If they throw out a move and it puts them in lag, then you can hit them while they're in lag because you're invincible and you don't have to worry about whatever moves they're throwing out. So they're probably gonna jump. They're probably gonna jump at some point. They're probably either gonna go on a platform or they're gonna jump. So if you want to call out the jump, you want to hard read it. You want to jump up and then you shine them because shine is frame 1. And if you call out where they are exactly, then you can get them. But shooting something like that laser, they're never going to just let that laser get them. They're going to keep jumping around and waste your invincibility. This is always a bad idea. A lot of new to mid-level players do it. Coming down from a platform with an aerial. Let's say I'm like, okay, shit, I didn't switch the scene, did I? Oh, I did switch the scene. Oh my god, okay. Let's say I'm a Falco and I'm here and there's a fox, in the middle of the stage here, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come down here and back air him, which seems like a good idea in the beginning, but you have to realize that like this is a multiplayer game. It's not always about what you want. In your mind, you're like, I'm gonna come down from this platform, I'm gonna back air him, and that's gonna be so good. I'm gonna hit him, and I'm gonna get percent. I'm gonna be closer to beating him. But the most important thing to realize is that he doesn't want to get hit. He's not going to let himself get hit by you. So you have to realize, by the time, see how many frames it takes to come down here and back air? Like, that's so many frames. By the time all those frames are over, he's not going to be in this spot anymore. So while in your mind you have your back air, you visualize your back air hitting them, what you should realize is that in those frames that it takes you to come down and back air, like, just think about how much time this takes, right? Even if you fast forward it, like, right? He could be like over here by then if he dashes straight left and does nothing else. Like, this is very reactable, and this is like, you have to constantly think about what your opponent wants to do rather than what you want to do. So like, I'm thinking if I'm Falco and I come down here and I back air, he's just gonna dash away, wait for my back air to miss, dash back in, and then grab my back air after I have L cancel lag. So you only want to do something if you know they can't punish it. Like if you do something like this, if you drift away afterwards, that's fine, because then they can't really whiff punish you because you're so far away and you drifted so far and you auto cancel afterwards if you don't fast fall. Oh, it doesn't auto cancel. I think it auto cancel was Fox. Your L cancel lag, but he didn't. He waited for your shine, which is a little bit slow, but it serves the purpose. So like you back her here, he reacts to it. He just waits for it to be over and then grabs you. That's like a typical whiff punish, right? It's not the best, but like it serves the example. So don't do something unless you really have it in your mind that it's going to work. Because if you're the only reason one mix up, for example. But what I'm saying is that what you're trying to do here is never going to work against a good opponent because they have the ability to react to what you're doing. So you have to constantly think about your opponent's options rather than your own. So he does the right. He doesn't do the right thing. I think. I don't know. Oh, he does. Okay, so he could have grabbed you just straight out of your L cancel lag, but he didn't. He waited for your shine, which is a little bit slow, but it serves the purpose. So like you back her here, he reacts to it. He just waits for it to be over and then grabs you. That's like a typical whiff punish, right? It's not the best, but like it serves the example. So don't do something unless you really have it in your mind that it's going to work. Because if you're the only reason why, like if you watch top pros go in, they only go in because they know they can go in and they know they're going to get something out of it because there's no possible option by their opponent or a very low risk to go in and possibly get something out of it. All right, let's see how this works out. Forward tilt does not really work as an edge guard. As you see, like this Fox, when you threw him off stage, like you got this hit, right? He just double jumped and sweet spotted with his double jump. And that forward tilt was never going to hit a million years. What you could have done is you could have grabbed edge and then he would have to up B because he's below the edge. Or you could have downered at the edge, which pokes below the stage and might have been able to spike him. But forward tilt is not going to cut it. Unsafe laser. This is a similar concept to the back air, right? So one sec, let me go back. So look at this. He jumps here. You laser you start jumping to do a laser. Like in your mind, you've already said at this point I want to do a laser. So let's think about how long laser takes. Laser takes a short hop and then a shoot B and then fast fall, and that whole thing, shooting a single laser, takes about like maybe 30 frames. I don't know exactly what the number is because I'm not a Falco player, but it's pretty fucking long. Like it takes about 30 frames to shoot one laser, right? And in 30 frames, if Fox dashes in one direction, he can cover almost the entirety of Battlefield in half a second. That's how long 30 frames is. So again, this is a very similar concept to like that back air where you go on the top platform, you came down with the back air, you're like, oh, this back air is going to hit him. In your mind, you're like, this laser is going to hit him because he's just going to stay on the ground. But what you don't realize is that in 30 frames, he can jump over your laser and down air you before you even touch the ground. He didn't do that, but he could have. Like, see that? He did jump. So let's imagine that he did a down air. So I'm gonna, it's like this. You both jump at almost the same time. He could have just down aired here and just you know, shined you and then tech chased you into up throw, up air, into up smash or whatever. I don't know. The point is, like, you see how you lost this interaction? You objectively lost this interaction because you jumped at an unsafe range. So, like, for example, let's go back to where you shot that laser. He didn't down air you, but he should have. He could have been able to. But, like, by the time you shot that laser, by the time you chose to shoot that laser, you had already lost. The exact moment you said in your head, I'm going to laser right here. This is where your jump squat frames start. This spacing is too potentially a shit ton more damage. He gets a grab out of it. You could have crouch canceled this, I think. He didn't hit you until you were out on the ground. So again, this is a mitigation technique. So for example, if you do this situation, because you're human, everybody fucks up. Let's say you did shoot this laser and you're like, oh, I was too close. This laser is not safe. I fucked up. Then you realize you're at 18%. And if he chooses to do anything that's not a downer, that's uncrouch cancelable, you could just, see, you landed. You could have just said, I fucked up. I'm probably going to, he back-aired you. I would have done a downer to shine, which would have knocked you over and led to a tech chase and potentially a shit ton more damage. He gets a grab out of it. You could have crouch canceled this, I think. He didn't hit you until you were out on the ground. So again, this is a mitigation technique. So for example, if you do this situation, because you're human, everybody fucks up. Let's say you did shoot this laser and you're like, oh, I was too close. This laser is not safe. I fucked up. Then you realize you're at 18%. And if he chooses to do anything that's not a downer, that's uncrouch cancelable, you could just, see, you landed. You could have just said, I fucked up. I'm probably going to get hit. You could have crouch canceled the back air and then gotten a shine or a grab out of it. Or, I mean, in this case, you actually could have gotten your shield up because he was too slow, but you get my point. There's a lot of like mitigation and like anti-combo and like just basically realization of certain situations that you're in. I mean, obviously I don't expect you to know all this, but it's it's something that you'll develop over time, and that basically other players or better players or the top players will see these kind of interactions in almost every single move you do. So if you can't see them yourself, then basically you're at a deficit already. If you're facing someone better than you that knows the situation better than you do, then they have the muscle memory for it. They'll basically win that exchange every time. So your goal as a player is to be able to learn these exchanges, see where you're getting hit, why and how, and what you could have done against it. And that's what I'm pointing out right now. So let's move on to the match. You get grabbed, you get up throw, he should up smash you. I don't like doing this on Battlefield because free percent is better. You jump too early. So here, see you jumped. By the time your double jump ends, you'll be way above the edge. So what you need to do is you need to either shine stall or just fall far enough that you can just up beat back. So like if you get knocked off stage, you shine stall. Oh shit, I messed up. So you shine stall at the height where you can double jump back. And then you sweet spot. That way you won't get above the ledge and you won't get shined above the stage without your double jump and you won't die. So you can either do that with a shine stall or without a shine stall. I prefer shine stall just because you can mix them up a little bit. You can either do like shine, jump backwards into shorten or side B like that. Alright, you can shine, jump up B early like that. There's a lot of ways to like mix up your timings, but what you don't want to do is jump instantly because that's the first option that anybody's going to cover. As soon as you poke your head over the edge, he's going to shine you. Like that's what he's waiting for. Anyways, so oops. Where is my OBS? Okay. Here's the one I want. Okay. So here you get hit. You fall off the stage, you double jump, and he shines you. If you sweet spotted with a double jump or a shine stall, you would have been fine. But now you don't have a jump and you're guaranteed dead. So let me see. You back air him out of his jump, that's fine. Grab edge, good. Back air again, easy. Okay, you got the stock. You're full stock down, but this is very doable. Okay. This can work, but I don't like it against Fox because if you get grabbed, you're kind of fucked, especially if you're doing wave dashes because wave dashes have a shit ton of lag. Yeah, it worked out for you. So you wasted all of his invincibility frames, but as against Fox, I prefer to not try to play that game where you like dance through them and around them. I prefer to just get on the platform and do a light shield. If you can shield drop, then that's even better. But basically, it's a lot more safe than actually trying to risk like the dance through them sort of thing. But it worked out for you, so props. Bad approach. So like again, similar concept to the previous things I was talking about. Again, so you're like, okay, here you're like, I'm gonna jump in and do a down air. Here's where you jumped. By the time you do this down air, he's not gonna be in the spot where he is right now anymore. He's gonna be way up in the air if he did a full hop. And by the time he does the full hop, he'll be at the apex, and by the time you reach him, you'll be at the bottom where you won't be able to hit him because he already jumped. And then he'll come down and do like a down air and shine and then tech chase you and then kill you off one grab because that's what Fox does. So like in your mind, he was still there and you were about to down air him and then death combo him. But in reality, he had so many frames to react to your jump and your down air that he could just literally full hop over you and come down. He still traded because he was too impatient and fast fell or just didn't know the situation. But like you see how you're committing so hard to so many options and they're just getting countered because you're being impatient. You have to only go in, especially with a character as easy to kill and gimpable as Falco. You can really only go in when you know you have an advantage that you will win the majority of the time exchanges. You're never guaranteed to like get a hit. Like every single time you decide to go in with an air or anybody, anytime like Mango or Mewtwo King or does a dash attack or anytime the top player does something, it's a judged risk. The risk reward is skewed in their favor in their decision making tree. So here like you would never get anything off of that, but you did because you messed up. But the point is that a better player would have down aired you, shined you, and tech chased you into oblivion, and you would have died. You got a shine off of it, which is basically what you wanted. You wanted a down air shine, you got it, but you 8% for it, and you should have lost like a lot more in that exchange. Alright, but let's see what you do with the combo. Like your combos look pretty clean. Like there's a couple things that you could be improving, obviously, and execution wise, but overall, like you look like you know what you're doing when you get the hit. Like after you get the hit, it's like, okay, this is what I've practiced, it's very easy to do. Bad shield grabs. But in neutral and especially mostly in neutral, you're just making bad decisions. It looks like this Fox knows like his neutral is pretty solid. I mean for the level you're playing, it's definitely better than yours a little bit. That was a bad side B by him though. back air. Oh, you didn't get a strong hit. Yeah, see? So let's go back a little bit because I glossed over a lot of the thing that happened after the combo. So you missed your combo here. Again, like, bad laser. He was too close. He was jumping towards you, and you're going to get hit. And you probably should have gotten grabbed, but he down tilted for no reason. Here, you missed your dash back there, which is unfortunate. That's a different like mechanical thing that you can really only get rid of by practice or by getting a new controller. What was I going to talk about? You push yourself into a corner here. That's very difficult for a character like Falco because you're facing a character that has less jump squat, is much faster at dash dancing, and is more threatening in terms of edge guards than you. So the best thing to do here is if you can, you want to grab the ledge and do a ledge dash. If you can't do that, you're kind of fucked. So yeah, basically you got fucked here because you're trying to gamble as to how to get stage back. If you rolled, he probably would have covered your roll in reaction, up tilted you or up smashed you. You wave dash forward and he just forward smashed you. This is pretty much a lose-lose. He missed the shine. You should have died. Nice. Okay, I would have shined back here just for more damage. Back here again. Yep, okay. He did the side B. That's really bad. I probably would have just grabbed the edge. You chose to do your back air super early. Like, by the time you realize, you have so much time here. So, like, he up B's, right? He could have side B'd, but if he side B'd, you would have grabbed ledge, and he would have died. So this is good. This is step one. You've eliminated his possibility that he might side B. Now he up B's. He might go straight. If he goes straight, you can react with a roll. If he goes high, you know he can make it on stage, so you have to back air. So here you're like, he goes high. Okay, I'm gonna back air. You back air too early. You get the weak hit. Like, there's no way he's going to like counter your hit or anything. Like, you can just wait. You don't have to like throw out your back air super early. And because of that, you only got the weak hit, and then you guessed wrong for the next one. You guessed that he was going to try to go for the ledge. Instead, he was too high. You should have noticed that and been able to back air him, but you guessed he was going to be too low. You guessed he was going to go for edge, he went higher, and you didn't cover it, and you didn't get anything off of it, and now you're back in the situation you were when you were in the corner. You go for a wave land, he goes for an air, and you both mess up, but you mess up harder, so you get punished for it. Dash tag and up tilt, okay, you up smash it, that's fine. I would have up tilted into better damage, but yeah. Nice, back throw, back air, easy, okay, dead. So this is not completely like undoable, but this is a pretty big deficit. Drill, no shine, okay. Tomahawk and nothing. You're probably dead. Back air. Okay, he didn't even need to. So he lost that first match pretty convincingly. It was a JV2. He had a clean stock to spare. I mean, overall, like, he just basically outplayed you. You got some good combos here and there, but you didn't really play. He was controlling the entire pace of that match. So let's see where you counterpick to. I think a lot of stages, I think this matchup is pretty easy, so it doesn't really matter where you go unless you have like personal preferences. If you're really aggressive, you can go like, you know, Yoshi's. If you're really like campy, you can go to like FD, you know, whatever, I don't know. But you could choose Dreamland. I like this stage in the matchup. I know some Falcos like it, you know, it's personal preference. This guy's a top platform camper, isn't he? He's a platform camper in general. Let's see how this opening happens. Lasers, oh, again, see? You're doing so many of these really bad lasers. Like, this is an okay laser. The next one, because the first laser hit, was also an okay laser. You start dashing something forward to threaten his space. You successfully get him to jump, which is really good for you, because as soon as he jumps, like, he has to come back down. Like, you have to realize that about what I was talking about earlier. When you do something, it has to, like, something has to happen after that. You can kind of like predict it. What goes up must come down, unless you're Jigglypuff. And if you're playing Jigglypuff, that's a completely different story. Let's just fuck that matchup. But Fox, if he jumps, he has to either use his double jump or he has to come down. And in this case, he comes down and you decide to shoot another laser. What you could have done was stood underneath him and maybe try to counteract him with an up tilt, with, you know, a backer of your own, you know, even maybe a crouch cancel shine if you're feeling, you know, particularly courageous and want to deal with the down air. But, you know, jumping forward and doing another laser was definitely not the right choice there against a full hop. Like, a full hop, by the time you choose the full hop, let me show you. Let me wait for this to happen. So here. The reason why this is so committal and why this is so important is because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to successfully get him to not do something with the lasers. And lasers prevent him from just running over you and, you know, killing you with his superior shine pressure, with his superior speed, mobility, and, you know, gimp ability, because he has a better shine for gimping, and your shine is good for combos, etc., etc. But anyways, as soon as he full hops, like, let me show you this. If you're a Fox and you full hop, I'm gonna go FD to prove a point. By the time, if you full hop, you can only do a couple things. You can only air dodge in the air, you can do an aerial, you can do another jump, which is even more committal because if you get hit over your double jump, you can only up B or side B to recover, which is very, very dangerous. So most people won't do it much if they think they're gonna get hit at all. You can do like a drift, but look at this. If I'm Fox and I jump, I can only drift so much in either direction. So imagine if you see a Fox full jumping, that he has like a red area around him that's his like danger zone. You can only really reach so far when you full hop. No matter how hard I try, I can't drift any further than about like 1/8 of the stage. See that? I can't actually go that far if I full hop. So if I full hop here and you're lasering me as Falco, I can't actually like reach any further than like here. So if you stand like right here, I will never be able to actually reach you when I full hop right here. Whereas if I'm Fox and I'm dash dancing, look how much area I can cover in like a split second. Like I can cover so much area. You know, a running shine is like super fast. But if I'm in the air, like I'm so slow in the air compared to on the ground where I can, you know, dash dance like crazy. So full hop is a huge commitment for Fox, and that's what you want as Falco. As soon as you made him full hop, you basically won that exchange. You could have run underneath him and up tilted, or try to shine him out of the air, or try to, you know, call him out with something else like your own back air. But the thing is, like shooting another laser, that wasn't going to cut it. Let's go back to the situation that you were in. Get back aired. Let's see. Okay, you counter it. You actually got like an ASDI down into down air, but it didn't get you a combo. You could have like up tilted afterwards, but like, okay. Good. Laser reset. I don't like grab. I would have shined. Grab is not that good for Falco. Grab does not get you any guaranteed follow-ups. Go for shine. Shine has guaranteed follow-ups. Grab does not. He messes up his dash dance and you get a dash dance downer into shine. No. I don't know why you're standing so far away from the edge. Like, see where you are? Why are you jumping backwards? That's so weird. Let's go back. Let's say I'm Falco, and let's say I'm trying to edge guard someone who's below me, and I know they have to up B because, you know, they're below me. If they don't do anything else, they're probably gonna die. If I jump backwards and down air, like that doesn't cover the edge at all. Like, you want to cover the edge, like you can go below the edge with your down air. That's what makes it good. So if you jump right at the edge and down air, like, see how big that red is? Like, it covers so far beneath you. Like, I don't know why you're jumping backwards. That's not gonna hit ever. And he did the perfect sweet spot, so he got away with it, and he got the edge for free, which is really bad for you. You don't want to give Fox any chance to get back. He side Bs and you don't react. Let me see. You nair him. Nice. Oh, you didn't react fast enough. This is kind of hard because the height is super high, but what you could have done is you could have ledge dashed. As soon as you saw he side B'd high, you could have ledge dashed onto stage and then back aired him on the platform. But yeah, too slow. That was probably a back air and you messed up. Up tilt into back air? Oh no, too slow. You might have been able to reach him with up air, but he was a little bit high. Good. I like that drift. A lot of Falcos don't use this enough because back air auto cancels. So what you can do is you didn't auto cancel it. Yeah, you're too slow. But basically that drift was good. That kind of like jump, run forward, dash back, drift. So I'll show you what it looks like. It's like, whoops, like that. It covers a lot of area. Even more if you wave dash into it, like that. Anyways, and it also, the weak hit true combos into shine. Whoops. It combos at some points. Anyways, you have to do it fast enough so that auto cancels. Like, you have to press A almost, or C stick, whichever one you use, really fast. Otherwise it won't auto cancel. The auto cancel is so much better. Let's go back. You missed the auto cancel, but you still get the hit, which is good because he's at high percent and probably dead. Grab edge, he's dead. No, what are you doing? Okay, so this is just an experience thing. You should know that at that point he can't Firefox far enough. You should know the Firefox distance. You should know how far it can go. There was no reason for you to get off the edge. There was no way he was gonna make it back. You clean it up, but like, yeah. Anyways, practice. Let's see how you do. Nice down air shine. Reverse down air is also pretty good in neutral because it reverse anything. Like where you kind of drift backwards after doing it. It's really good. It was a good roll. You got away from the edge. That back air, see this back air? This it still didn't auto cancel. You gotta do them faster. You gotta do them faster so they auto cancel. You could have gotten another back air or a shine. Let's see how you do this. Ooh, he caught you coming down. You're in the corner a lot. You got lucky there with that shine because I actually caught him out of his nair, which is not a rare occurrence, but it's hard to do, like, actually. So yeah, back air. Okay, no, I would prefer to back air and put him off stage because he can DI really hard. That was a really bad down air. Really bad. Okay, so like here, look at that. First of all, that was bad shield grab. Don't shield grab aerials because people like Fox have so much aerial drift that a shield grab is almost never going to work. See, like this is what I'm talking about, just like that Battlefield game. You come down, and like that's nowhere near him. He's just going to dash dance grab you. He misses, but like that down air accomplished nothing. It was never going to hit because people can react to it. You missed your shine out shield, which is just practice. Execution stuff. I'm not going to talk too much about execution stuff just because like that's things you can like just practice, just sink time into and get better at, but other things it's like you don't really know until you practice enough. You got pineapple, which is good for you. You're up 2 stocks. This is really good. Let's see what you can do with your lead. No shorten. That was a little bit tough though. No coverage on the side B, but you die anyway. Alright, this is good for you. Like a fox that puts themselves in the corner after you respawn that can't ledge dash. I haven't seen a ledge dash once, so I'm gonna assume neither of you can ledge dash. Standing laser again. Up smash. No, I don't like the chain grabs at all. Chain grabbing on platform doesn't really work. Like that doesn't see. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much about the Fox perspective, but chain grabbing, like if you DI behind them, they don't have any area to run off and up smash. So like something like that, never gonna hit. He's probably dead. Downer him. Should have refreshed. The idea was good because a downer is often techable. In this case, it was not because he had to go straight up, so you could have just downer him for free. But you didn't refresh, which means that you weren't invincible, so that shine missed, and you got hit, and now you're dead because you fucked up, and now you don't have a double jump. So stocks are suddenly even after a 2-stock lead. Let's see how this goes. More neutral. Those are okay lasers. Oh, phantom jab. These are okay lasers. You're putting. See, you give up stage for it. These lasers accomplish what you wanted to do. Like, see, now he's too far away to actually reach you. Like here, this second laser, he obviously can't wave dash out of shield. Well, he should be able to, but this Fox in particular, I haven't seen him wave dash out of shield yet. You see how far away you put yourself from him? That laser put you at an advantage. That's why he retreated. He was like, I need to get away from him because I'm going to eat another laser and get maybe comboed after you come in with a downer and I can't do anything because I'm trying to shield the laser. He put himself on the platform because he's trying to get away from your lasers, and you put yourself on the other side of the stage instead of continuing to pressure him. So you need to be aware of when you need to go in and when you need to retreat. Ooh, risky dash attack. Again, I like the reverse down airs, but that one was like reaching way too far. He comes down with a really bad downer that you could have punished. Let me see this again. See this? Like, there's no way that downer could reach you. You just forward smash it. You have him in the corner again. Instead, he uses the platforms, and you just swing too early. If you're on the aggressive like this, what you should do is try to do things in reaction. It's like this back air. He didn't even come off the platform by the time you threw out that back air. You should have done it like when you see him run off the platform, then you back air. Like, you're doing things way too early. You have to do them like in reaction instead of preemptively. You can't always do things preemptively. Basically, in Melee, the person who goes first loses because the other person can react to it and adjust for it. So you might be dead here. You don't shorten, but he doesn't cover it. Oh, we should have realized he didn't have a jump there. He messed up, but anyways. You spot dodge the grab. It's okay. A lot of standing laser. I'm not sure if you're just messing up or like... Again, downer. Downer will always cover every angle. Unless they do a mangle, and then you can just grab edge. I'm not sure why you're doing these forward tilts. He messes up, and you should kill him for it. Downer, please, this time. There you go. How easy that was. Alright, so again, you put yourself in the corner and you get away with it because you crouch cancel a jab, but that could have gone really badly for you. I don't like putting yourself in the corner when your opponent is invincible. Does a downer to grab. I don't like it. I like tech chase because a lot of people smash DI it anyway. No ledge dashes. More neutral. That was a bad laser, but you got away with it. You rolled afterwards, and he didn't punish you. Bad downer. Oof. I'll smash. Yeah. Okay. Last stock. Let's see how this goes. I think you should take this, judging by the amount of time left in the game. Oof. This is pretty ugly. Up throw in there, yeah. It doesn't actually work because you can smash the other lasers. He wasn't going to make it on anyway, but that was a good back air. But you could have potentially gotten stage spike by getting hit by the up B. Okay, so game 3, I guess. It's the best of 3. Let's see what it goes. Yoshi's. Okay, I think this is a good stage for Fox, especially in this matchup. He messes up there. You don't continue the combo. Wow, he's doing a lot of ASTI down. And you're not doing a lot of ASTI down. Shine, yeah. Oh, he did it too late. I don't know how much lag there is, but that's probably affecting some of it. He should have stayed in the ledge. Okay, so let's talk about this. Your shield grabbing, you haven't gotten a single shield grab this game. You should have realized that he's spacing all his aerials so that you can't shield grab it, and you should have stopped shield grabbing by now. Instead, you're still doing it, which leads me to believe that either you're facing a lot of really bad players or you're just like not adapting whatsoever. Because shield grabbing is really bad at high level. If you get shield grab, it just means that the other person fucked up. If you get a shield grab, it means the other person fucked up real badly. Good laser. Shine? No. I would have shined there into something else. That was good, but oof, that was a hard call out. Like, you see how this didn't actually cover, like this covered 2 options. This covered going straight, and it covered going to ledge. Or it didn't cover going to ledge either. You should have just grabbed the edge, honestly, and just done a back air from there. But yeah, this not a good choice. You could have actually just gone out and hit him maybe. Back air this time, there you go. Now just grab edge and roll. There you go. Okay, 3 stocks of 3. Ooh, he's still invincible when you try to shine him. Timing, it's exactly 1 second, by the way. You're invincible for exactly 1 second after you come down from the respawn platform. It's good to know. You mess up your shine tech chase, but that's fine. Forward tilt into nothing. Okay. Again, he's on the ledge. This is a good spot for you. Even though you didn't get the edge guard, like this is really good for you because he hasn't ledge dashed. He hasn't shown that he's able to ledge dash. He's probably not going to. You can just sit here and just literally just crouch. If he gets up get up attacks, you can just down smash or forward smash. If he does a regular get up, you can just grab him and throw him back off. If he rolls behind you, you can forward smash the other direction on reaction. You know, it's like, I don't know. There's a lot of things you could be doing to mitigate stuff. Ooh, that was a sick dash dance. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it was really sick. You just barely outspaced it. Oh man, he messed up his grab, but that was still pretty sick. Wave dash back into perfect punish. I would have shined backward here, but you missed. It's fine, I guess. He's doing a lot of these nairs. He's approaching with nair so much that you should probably be trying to crouch cancel some of them. Because I don't think he's done a single approaching down air or a running shine. Those are the things you can't crouch cancel. But against a Fox that does only nair, like you can't really punish him. You can always punish like a nair if you're at low percent. You should have grabbed the edge preemptively to try to make him go straight, but you know he messed up, so whatever. I don't know what he's doing with the down throws, but I guess it worked out for him. Up B high, okay, good. See how that reversed, and then you actually got a chance to get back, but you messed up. That's fine. I would like to see more shine grabs from you, or double shines, but I don't know. You're probably trying to bait a roll there, but he rolled the other way, which is good by him. That's fine. Bad laser. Ooh, that was unfortunate. He messed up real bad. He just went for a hard read, but you shouldn't really go for those anyway. Back air, easy. Grab ledge. Oh, he just messed up. Oof. Hate to see that kind of thing happen. I don't like what you're doing here at all. Again, I've talked about it a couple times, but like playing the game where you try to like stay inside them, so that like he got in there. He could have gotten way more, but it's just so risky against a better player. It's just gonna get you just fucked over, and he kills himself again. So I don't know. He killed himself a lot of times that last game. You got a couple combos, like basic Falco combos, which is very good. You always want to, like, if you're a Falco, you need to hit your combos. It's what keeps you in the game. Your neutral could use a lot of work. Your neutral is, like, pretty garbage. A lot of things about, like, timings, you know, so on and so forth, you could have improved. That's about it. I mean, it just looks like you guys are very low to mid-level player, very clearly low to mid-level players who have a lot of experience in some situations or have a lot of experience in like low-level situations but aren't really adapting to each other very well at all. So like you're doing a lot of shield grabs, you're coming down from the platforms with unsafe aerials. He's not getting a lot of the pressure. He's not approaching with downer or running shine. Like you're missing some of your combos. You're getting other good ones, but you know, there's a lot of things that are very easy to practice to improve, and like that I pointed out in this match, which is good. But yeah, and I think I'm done with this set.